Good Saturday morning, everybody. It's Labor Day weekend. Good morning. Chris Allen here on this September 2nd, here on the Sam channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. Well, I hope that you have some outdoor plans. It's going to be fine. There's a few clouds around this morning and even last night when I was doing the 10 o'clock weather. There were a couple of these renegade showers that showed up. Not very many, and they didn't last very long and didn't produce much in the way of rain. Some folks only got a sprinkle or two. There's still some of those clouds around this morning. We can see that as we go to the satellite picture this morning. Let me turn that on for you so you can see what's going on. Where did it go? I lost my satellite. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. Here it comes. There it is. Okay, so you see the high pressure, the blue H down near the bottom of your screen, left or right hand side. Yeah, it's just a little bit east of Chattanooga, right around Asheville, North Carolina. That is what is influencing our weather overall. But you also see that broken line to the north of us and then moving on down toward the Mississippi River. That's a little disturbance. That's the disturbance that came in last night and produced those isolated showers. You can see the cloud cover still hanging around southern Kentucky this morning. It's scattered clouds, a little bit of sun tries to come through. I think overall the sun will break out and win out later in the day. There could even be an isolated shower too. I really, it looked like for a time yesterday that was going to happen, and it did for some of you. So don't be surprised if just a little shower pops up. It's not going to be any big deal. It's not going to last long. And in some cases, it's only going to be, like a sprinkle at the most, or just a brief rain shower. Keep your outdoor plans. It's not going to become anything like a torrential rainfall or thunderstorm or anything like that. I don't think it's the air is still fairly dry, but that disturbance just is what's causing some of the clouds and those little isolated showers that popped up last night and early this morning. Here's a look at Kentucky mesonet temperatures as of almost a.m. this morning. We've got cooler 60s to the east where we had enough radiational cooling, and that is no clouds. And so there, started out in the cooler 60s, but where we're starting to see those clouds and a little bit of sun and that disturbance to the west of us, we're seeing the muggier 70s. So, yes, there's a little bit of humid air in here, and so it feels a little, not as bad as it did yesterday. I thought yesterday turned out to be warmer and muggier than we thought it was going to be, and it was because of that disturbance, which we thought was just going to be nothing much to really be concerned about, and it turned out to be a muggy afternoon and warmer. We hit a high of 89 officially yesterday. We didn't think we would hit 89, but there you go. Excuse me. I've only had one cup of coffee this morning. Here's a look at the model map, and you can see high pressure sitting over the Carolinas. Now, there is that southerly flow here that is helping some of this moisture aid in that broken line, that little trough or disturbance you see. So that's helping some of that little isolated stuff get going, but it's not going to last. Here we go into the rest of today, into the afternoon, and into the evening hours. Notice the high pressure just sits there and spins. And so its influence is going to continue to um, have a role in our Labor Day weekend weather. It just moves very little, and I don't see any shower activity coming our way, even though at times there could be a cloud or two that pops up or even a stray shower. But as far as even putting in a chance it would be like 5%, and that's about all that saw a shower yesterday. So there's really no reason to make a deal out of it. Just keep your outdoor plans. Go on as you had planned to do outdoors. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a bit toasty, but you know, such as is Labor Day weekend in a lot of cases. Um, Here's a look at the model blender, and you can see that we're going to stay toasty for the weekend. But those numbers have come down. Remember when we first looked at this about what, 4 or 5 days ago? It was showing Labor Day weekend with maybe low to mid 90s. Now it's closer to 90, upper 80s. It always trims it back because it gets a little overcooked when you put all those models in there and start blending them up. I do see temperatures kind of falling off into the mid 80s and possibly even low 80s as we get into next weekend. And maybe some rain chances in there too, because we've been lacking in that aspect, and could use, a little bit of rain. We're still pacing about an inch and a half behind on rainfall year to date, but nothing, too extreme. So that's good. All right, here's a look at the next 7 days, the surface map, and I changed the color background so you could see all this down here, the scale, the time scale a little bit better. So I don't know. I'm kind of light background, dark. I don't know. We'll try it. See. So there you see the trough, and it goes away. There's our high pressure, as I mentioned. Here we go into this afternoon and this evening. Maybe that's fog. That little yellow there indicates patchy fog. We may see some of that again tonight. Then we get into Sunday, then into Monday. Things are pretty quiet here. You can see that there is some rain that tries to get going. The Missouri Boot Hill and into most of Arkansas, West Tennessee, some of that may try to come around this ring of high pressure, the dome, and try to work its way in here at some point next week. But as of right now, going to keep it mainly dry for southern Kentucky, except for, like yesterday, those little pop ups, just a pop up, and then it's gone. And by the time sunset comes around, they're completely gone because they lose the daytime heating energy. All right, that'll do it for this Saturday morning edition of Sam Channel Weather. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. God bless you. And I'll see you right back here tomorrow morning.